Hey guys, this is Talion Trevere, here with more Amarantus. Last time we left off kind of at what I suspect is more or less the end, so I don't really know how much we have left of this game, at least of this first run. Yeah, we decided to kind of take the peaceful approach and surrender to the guards and hope to, like, get an audience with the Lord, I guess. I don't know how that's gonna work out for us, but I feel like it's not gonna go very well. I genuinely have no idea how long it's gonna take to finish the game from here. It might take up most of a stream, or it might be over in like 5 minutes. I have no idea. Fortunately, if we do end up finishing early, we can just start another playthrough. I do plan to play more of this game. I definitely want to see some of the other routes, see some of the, like, romance routes with the different characters and stuff. I think that would be very fun. Yeah, cool announcement, I guess. You guys might have seen me post about this earlier, but I'm playing on my new setup. So, I have a Steam Deck connected to a capture card and everything. I've tested this out a fair bit, and everything seems to be working fine. This game is actually listed as untested on the Steam Deck, which is part of why I was kind of hoping to wait for the next game before switching over. But yeah, I've tried it, and it seems to work fine on Steam Deck. Hopefully we won't run into any issues. There is a potential issue I've been having with the like capture card streaming, that sometimes the audio goes out of sync a little bit, but I've found that just resetting the capture card seems to usually fix it. So yeah, if anyone ever notices the audio being out of sync, let me know and I'll try to fix it. Let's see, what else did I want to say? Did I have anything else to say? Maybe we should just get going. Alright. What the heck is gonna happen? What kind of ending are we gonna get here? We aren't put into cells, which is what I think we were expecting. We're left in an abandoned wing of the castle. The others, I think, were given free rein. I'm locked into a dusty old bedroom. I'm left alone until dawn. No one tells me what happened to Reckon. I'm so worried about Reckon. I feel like we just kind of left him injured and alone at the mercy of the guards. Hopefully they were too busy dealing with us to deal with him. I hope he's okay. The next morning, I'm collected and walk through the castle corridors, head down. Ooh. Look at these people. They look interesting. Sorry. What? Ah. Step back, Tari. Uh-oh. What does this mean? What? Sir. What is happening? This game loves to keep me guessing, doesn't it? Auric, look at you. Look at me, you bastard. Look at him. Look at me. Look at us. Look at how far we've come, because we knew we had to find you. Look at what you'll do to us now. You know what he's going to do. Of course I do. Of course I do. Let him come. That was the voice for a second there. What is the deal with the voice? We still don't know anything about that. You're not alone. Who are you, voice? I turn my eyes to the floor, too. We have to do this properly. Cleanly. Here. On your feet, please. My hands shake when I try to take the sword. I have to make another grab for it, fastening my fingers around the hilt. I stand. He's taller than me. He knows it. He's stronger than me. He knows it. He's going to kill me, and no one is going to move for me. And everyone here knows it. I don't. I do. What is the deal with the voice? I could move my hand, some sort of dramatic gesture, throw the sword away, or challenge and raise it, make them remember me, make him remember me. Ooh, another choice. Refuse to surrender. Refuse to play along. I will not fight you. No one will tell themselves this was right. Arik! Stay back, Tari. I lower myself to my knees, and I bend my head. Oh, this is so tense. Oh boy. My name is Arik Terryson, and I came all this way because no one else would. And they will remember me. I steal a look up at him. He's changed his grip on the sword, drawing back to strike. Is this what happened to Marin and Dari? Did we know her last name? How did he know that? Did we mention that and I just completely forgot? May this serve you just as well. His face turns to steel, and his arm lashes out. His blade slides neatly between my ribs before I can breathe. Blood in my throat faster than air. It hurts more when I hit the ground. My own blood pools across the tiles. This stain won't come out, I know it. And if that's all I've got, that will have to be enough. I can hear the others being herded together. Marae protesting, Ryan lashing out, Hurry is staggering, the Major complying. And Tari? I can't hear Tari anymore. Don't hurt them. Let them go. He has to let them go, doesn't he? It was me. It was all me. And I always knew it wasn't going to work. I knew it was going to end here. I had to. If he hurts them... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for pushing this. I'm sorry to all of you who knew it would never work, but didn't want me to let me go to my death alone. You don't want this, do you? No. Never, no. But if he doesn't hurt them... He won't. If he was going to, he already would have. He's already decided he'll let them go. Okay. That's okay. then you're going to lose. What else can I do? He buries the tip of his boot into my gut and rolls me over. On his face are the scars of those who made it further than I ever could, and who still ended here. I couldn't even add to those. He shakes his head and walks away. I drag a breath through my broken chest, but there's no space in me for air. Just blood. He'll wait. He'll wait as long as it takes. No one is coming. I wish I had hurt him worse. You did hurt him, Ari. Will they really be okay? They will all be fine. I promise you that, my boy. And I don't want to. I think maybe I'm... Are you? Yes. I'm with you. Hush, Ari. Who is this? Is this... Marin? Sounds similar enough to Marion. Shh. My boy. It's okay. I'm here. I will not leave you now. There we go. Our first ending. Whew. You reminded me of you, you know. Brave, ambitious, wanted to own the world. Dead too young, in a war that you shouldn't have fought alone. I'm sorry you didn't live to meet him. You would have been impressed. I was proud. I wish I had been there. I wish he had known that I was there. Both of you. Just out of reach. Forever finding out too late. From people far removed. Shit, this game is actually getting me to tear up a little. I'm glad Reckman's okay, though. I hope it never heals. No. Entry to the palace blocked off. Village torched. As though we were rats. There are other places. There always are. I'm kind of glad they're continuing the effort. And then Commander Lee and Lord Dare. But as for Kodot... No cousins, no second cousins, no third cousins. This doesn't make sense. Not after all that work. Who spends centuries cultivating a bloodline and then just lets it end? As though he's trying to. Ooh, I love that we're getting little morsels of the mystery Oh, this story is just beginning, isn't it? No, I don't. But I do know that both you and I will never sleep again never again sleep a night through if we don't try. Think broader than me, please. Hell has me. Words fail me too often. But trust me when I tell you that I think of you with great fondness. Aww. I don't need to know what you're thinking to know that, sir. No, you wouldn't. On the count of 3, then. See you on the other side. Murray? What are you... I didn't think you'd come home. I didn't think he'd let you come home. I thought... Why would you want to? Hodon is done with us. Tari and I. We won't be staying. What is the deal with them? But he had a message for you. For me? Lord Kota? No, Murray, it's not. It's... There were 2 of you, with Are. I didn't know them. I never saw them, but he said they were with you. Tari said the man was scarred, and the woman wore a military cape. Oh. Oh. No. Reckon and Tari, and Amna El-Hazmi, that... their names. What happened to Reckon and Amna? They came over the walls into the castle. Went for Kodat. I heard they very nearly made it, but... No! Oh no, don't tell me that! Fuck! Oh, don't make me say it. The execution was a week ago. Arik said that he was pinning all his hopes on... not tomorrow, the day after. Oh. Now it's the day after, and I'm all that's left to see it. You're all? What about Marius? And Rayanne? Shit. Nothing ever ends. No one's ever finished. Arik Terryson is, and they died, but they weren't finished. So it falls to us, just because we survive. Though we're not suited to this at all. What is there left to try? I don't have this in me. Have another drink, Lou. Turn the planning off. We're the adults. We're meant to fix things for them. The kids are going to grow up at some point. We have to hand over the world. This is no state for handover. I can't clean up these messes forever, Lou. Let him do whatever he has planned. Maybe it won't be so bad. It's done. We lost, and we're done. Maybe with her around, we'd have made our utopia by now. Maybe if we hadn't been sent away, they'd have managed together. But she's not, and we were. And they didn't, and here we are. That's it. Have another drink. Aw. You're still going. Tomorrow will be a better day, love. Tomorrow's gonna have to be some kind of day anyway. Hey! Tell me a story. I don't think I can take you laughing at me. Not tonight. And tell a good story. What sort do you want? Don't you laugh at me. Wouldn't dream of it, love. God damn it. This freaking game. It's already got me. A story where only the wrong people die, and the rest of them live forever. Once upon a time. Alright. There we have it. Like a spark. Unlocked. Oh, so that's what we're doing, huh? You have to actually get through certain playthroughs to unlock other endings. I was wondering about that. Hang on. Let me go fetch some tissues after that. Oh boy. That's new. Whew, okay. That was certainly something. Man. I don't even know why that ending gave me so many emotions. Just like... I don't know. Seeing everyone going on after Arik just, you know, failed and died. And like... We knew it was coming, right? There was always... The chance was always very slim. And I know, you know, Arik was prepared for it. Even though we all hoped it wouldn't come to that. But yeah. Just... Yeah, we all have to carry on after that. Try to keep fighting the fight. Ugh. Ouch. I am quite attached to these characters. It just hurts me to see them go through terrible things. Uh, let's see if we can do better this next time. So I'm not sure how I want to, like, structure my playthroughs, because I did at some point want to try going through the romance routes. At some point I also wanted to try doing just, like, an asshole route, where I'm just, like, destroying RX relationships with everyone, and potentially the other characters' relationships between themselves, like, between each other. Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, I'm not sure how this whole unlocking thing works. Like, is... Presumably, even for your first run, there are multiple different paths that you can take, and multiple different endings that you can take. So I don't know, like, if I start a new playthrough, is it, like, guaranteed to do things differently than before? Or is it still, like, mostly based on my choices? Because, like, if there is some kind of true ending to this game, I kind of would prefer to save that for later playthroughs and not, like, get to it right away. I don't know. There's also, of course, the option of, like, going back to other saves that I had. And try to see other paths from there. But yeah, I think for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and start a new game. What kind of playthrough do I want to make this next one, though? I don't really know. I was kind of thinking of doing, like, an asshole playthrough next, but I don't think I have it in me right now. I don't want that. Maybe some other time. Oh. So this is how we're doing this. I wonder if it's just going to be these two, or if there's more, like, chapters to go. Oh man, difficult decisions. Like, part of me really wants to go and, like, see the other options in this route first before I try to get crazy. Because the thing is, like, I feel like I did this playthrough just kind of making all of the boring, safe decisions. And that's, like, a valid approach, I guess, but also probably really not the best way to play this game. I feel like it would be much more fun if I start drama. Um... Oh. So many choices. Shit, I don't know. What do I want to do? Do I want to just go ahead and get, like, an asshole route out of the way? Maybe I want to do that. Oops. I need to think about this for a second. I don't know. I want to, like, give this new route kind of the special treatment it deserves and not just, like, start it in the middle of a stream, you know? I kind of want to save it. Let's try this one again and see if we can do things differently. So, we still don't know who these people are. I'm very curious to know. I think I'm not really gonna read over dialogue I've already seen. I could use the skip button, but I feel like I kind of want to go through it at least a little bit. We'll see. Don't tell Murray more than you have to. You know, I feel like in the end, he really didn't tell anyone very much. Like, what is their connection with Kodot and, you know, the government? I don't know. It's like there's some kind of there's so much shit going on like behind the scenes here. So much going on. What is the deal with Kodot? Like, why is he doing any of what he's doing? I kind of feel like he sent Arik away with them. That like Mal and Tari are like have been basically working with Kodot this entire time. I don't know. So mysterious. So many questions. What would have happened if he waited? Like, genuinely. I think there's, like, some kind of internal conflict in this, like, government. That, like, Kodot is up to something in secret. And there's, like, secret factions and conspiracies and shit. And Arik's parents are in on it. They know things. Oh, this is so juicy. And how much of it does Arik know? Because he's very tight-lipped. He could know more than he's letting on. Alright, well, in the spirit of doing things differently than the previous route, let's see what's going on. The 3 soldiers stand in the yard. 2 soldiers stagger from the front door. The 3rd emerges, stepping backwards, dragging Tari out of the house. Blood drips across her face. They dump her in the grass, beneath the sheets hanging on the line, and vanish back inside. Tari scrapes herself up to her hands and knees. Her eyes dart to my window, then scan around. She sees me. Oh, hello, kitty. Oh. Cat pet break. She glares. Oh. So they've finally been caught. Al and Tari were always so sure they'd get away with it, but can't go around talking like that forever. The Lord had to nab them eventually. Alright, so I think we're pretty much back to... did we see this before? Oh, I see the skip is grayed out, so no, this is new. They sent us all the way out here for this? I don't mind. It's nice to get out. We're not Carters. Taken back to the capital. Why are we...
It's scenic. Try enjoying the fresh country air.
Well, Mal might say run, but Tari put up a damn good fight. I am her son, after all. I think I'm gonna be reckless this route. Maybe I can take them. I draw in a deep breath. The air is still and silent. I reach carefully into my bag. There. Sword. How would Tari do this? Go for under the arms, back of the knee, base of the neck. If I can stop just one of them, everyone gets a few extra minutes to go underground. Who is everyone? Not just Mal and Tari. There's, I guess, other kind of resistance members hiding out here. Sounds very noble. All my life I've been hearing about tyranny. My first chance to do something. And Tari would approve, right? Keep steady, Ari. Breathe down to the bottom of your lungs. And I come around behind them, keeping small. Alright. Alright. I cough as I hit the ground, trying to get back up. Not a chance. Is this gonna be a bad end? Am I gonna die here? Something. Anything. I try to get my arms up to protect my head. The boot comes down anyway. I can't. It's all pain and breaking and bleeding and over and over again. No moment to breathe, no chance to move. Is someone gonna save me? All I can taste is my own blood filling my mouth. The air is thick with blood and soil. Two small hands hook under my arms. Ran! Hello! Fancy meeting you here.
This ain't gonna be nice, but you're gonna live.
I twitch my eyes out to follow hers. The street is empty. Everything hurts. It's raining on me through the holes in the roof. We're just getting a completely different start this time, huh? That's really fun. Very, very slowly, I lift my arms just so I can see them. I've been hurt before. You can't live anywhere in wrist shirt without breaking something or other and then breaking someone else's something else. As a kid, I once broke an arm in some dumb brawl. Mal, pale with fright, had swallowed his pride and taken me to a surgeon. It never set quite right. This looks better. I brush stiff fingers over my face and feel the dry blood and... Ow, fuck. My fingers will probably be okay. My face will look charmingly rustic. I'm starved and aching, but alive. More than my inner voice of reason thinks I deserve. Inner voice of reason, huh? What else? I go to raise my shirt, but... Oof, I'm a mess. Hello. I pull the blanket back into place and sit up.
Leave it. Who cares?
I don't recognize her. If I did hang around with a crowd, which I don't, unless I count Murray and Marius, and I shouldn't, she looks like the sort of crowd I'd avoid. She's all over speckled with rust-colored stains that I would rather not identify. Those stains might be my fault. Roll over. I think that was her jacket. This is my bed. First time I'm hearing you complain. I could feel her at my back. She's close enough that I couldn't roll over without crushing her. Thanks. Fuck off. It's freezing cold, but not so bad with her body heat at my back. And there's a single thought burning inside me. I will not let this stand. Is that him, though? Or is that someone else? Auric? Murray? What are you doing here? I tug the raggedy blanket up. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. She comes in and takes a seat, curling her left leg under herself. Her sleeve dabs at her face. I've been sure you were dead. For days. How long has it been? Your father came to me 3 days ago, looking for you. When I said I didn't know what he was talking about. Wait. Came to me 3 days ago. How? Wasn't he captured? How did he go looking anywhere? What? He was heartbroken, Auric. He didn't know what to do. He just kept asking, what do I tell his mother? How do we explain this? What do we do now? They weren't taken away? They left, I believe. I hope they left. Our house has been torched to the ground. Where would they go? Without me? They've lived here my whole life. They walked out of court before my time, got as far away as they could, ended up with me, planted roots. I don't know if it's so much ended up with you. I think they took you away. Yes, I was the one thing keeping them stuck here. Auric, don't be snarky. How did you find me? No, Rayanne found me. Camped outside my house until I came past, and snatched my cane right out of my hands. So I had to hear her out. She claimed to know where you were, and said you were asking for me. Oh, was he like saying her name in his sleep or something? I was asking for you. She thought you were. In your sleep. I didn't even know I talked in my sleep. Thank you. But they're still looking for you. They what? The people who did this to you. They're court guards, you know. Hunting you down on the tiny possibility you survived. Oh, they just left him for dead? Wow. Honestly, I had kind of assumed that they didn't recognize him and just beat him up for trying to attack them. They wanted to search our house. Can you imagine? But Maman and Pare said absolutely not. My crying probably helped our defense. But you've been safe with Rayanne, and when you're better, you can come with me, as soon as we can move you. No. How long can you keep me hidden? Lord Kodot's decided to come down on everyone who speaks out against him. They'll hunt us down eventually. Wherever Malantari went, they had the right idea. What are you planning, Arik? Wait, who's Rayanne? She's halfway through a loaf of brioche, crumbs all over her face and hair. Wow, thanks. After all the special time we shared? Me, I'm Rayanne. I nod. She nods back. She's more interested in the food. I wanted to show my appreciation somehow, but... You rewarded her for my life? I thanked her for her assistance. It's what I do. I wonder if they'll, like, get along better in this route. Have you seen her hands? You can just about see the bone through the skin. It's not as though we can't spare it. I am glad to see you. I am glad we know where you are. It wasn't a smart move, was it? They moved first, and believe me, I've been stuck here feeling like hell ever since. But also, thinking, did they move first? I kind of feel like we instigated it. Alright, what have we got? I need to keep fighting back. What's the Lord's next move? Did they hurt anyone else? Do we want to go full violence this route? I kind of feel like I want to stick to it. What's the Lord's next move is interesting too, though. Because I really want to know what the heck he's doing. Did they hurt anyone else? It's also pretty good. I don't know, these are all good options. Did they hurt anyone else? Alantari used to talk the head off of just about anyone who'd listen. Are they going after everyone who... Everyone is fine. They've just been all through town looking for you. Marius has been trying to find you, too. He didn't just assume I was dead. Oh, he certainly thought you were dead. We all did. He said he was on a treasure hunt in case you had coins in your pocket. Rude! Marius, I thought we were friends. He will be disappointed that I found you first. Said he thought he knew every nook and cranny in the town. But you're alive, so it's all right now. So my sacrifice was worth something. Your sacrifice? My getting in their way means they haven't gone after anyone else. How long will that last? That was why you did it. Yes. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'd like to think that was my plan. But I don't know how much serious thought was going on when I decided to rush those two guards. It is true that ever since I did it, I've been far more worried for everyone else than for myself. Huh. How noble. You know, I never had any inkling you were that sort of person. What? Someone noble? No, I mean, any of this. You've always seemed so satisfied with how things are. Never determined to make a difference. Interesting. Huh. Was it just because he was kind of playing dumb? Or did he actually change? Because I wonder if, you know, the voice in his head, presumably Marion, had something to do with that? I don't know. Well, he had said that he's had the voice for a long time, but only recently it started sounding more like his own voice. I don't know. So many mysteries! I'm so excited! I talk about this sort of stuff just as much as they do. Oh yes, we all talk about how the war needs to end and how someone ought to stop Kodot, but... I need to get back home. They'll be wondering where I've gone. I shall return tomorrow. I'll try to bring Marius. Let's give his treasure hunt some closure. Alright, okay. I'll see you then. She leans against the wall by my feet and bends her knees up to her chin. Rayanne, She shakes her head. I don't want to talk. This is fine. Thank you for saving my life. She just sits there, huddled up, waiting for me to fall asleep. So that's what I do. I gotta sit outside and wait for Murray. Anything I can wear? She tosses a pair of trousers at my face. They look... Your care package. There's a pile of neatly folded clothes by her side of the bed. I have to sit up, keeping the sheet with me, and lean right over Rayanne to grab everything else. And the shirt's a delicate fabric. Too long for me and too broad in the shoulders. It smells flowery. Whose shirt is it, I wonder? I turn away from Rayanne to fit on the trousers, but once I have one leg halfway on... Stop! Wash first. Outside. Fuck my face. Just outside the shack is a neat little rock-lined pond. I wash myself down cautiously, slicking back my sticky hair. Damn Marius and his taste in trousers. These laces are a struggle. Ah, of course, it's Marius' clothes. I slump back against the wall and try not to think too hard about our surroundings. Getting saved only to end up in a cemetery. Rand's probably taking advantage of my departure to reclaim her bed. Is he falling asleep here? I am getting aggressively poked in the shoulder. Hey. Hey, man. Looking good. Am I? Looking good as in good to look at you. Glad you survived whatever you went through. Same. Is your sister around? Coming. She told me where you were and I came ahead. Did she tell you anything else? She wouldn't tell me anything about how you lived, but I got the rest covered. And there you have it. Maman and Paré. Sorry. Maman and Paré are starting to worry about me. I said I had to take a walk, and I don't think they were suspicious, but... What did they think is going on? The same thing I thought had happened, before Rayanne informed me otherwise. Though they're more optimistic that you might be in hiding. We had dinner in your honor, did I mention? Is Paré all right? I think he quietly suspects Arik's run off with you, though he won't admit it. Anyway, now that you two have done the hellos, we need to talk. We do. Don't pretend we both didn't see what you were getting at yesterday. We all want to make a difference, don't we? And everything wrong with the world starts in one place. I have to leave. And I think I need to go to the capital. And do what? And stand up to Lord Kodat. Like we're always saying someone should. Like someone should have, decades ago. Before what happened to his father. Well, in that case, we need a plan. We? Am I coming? Do I want to come, or am I being roped into this? Awkward pause. It's fine. You'll be fine. We don't want to leave Arik again, do we? Need someone to keep an eye on him. Excuse me? I don't think I'm a great pick for babysitting. That's not it. I mean, of course I want you looked after, kept safe. But really, if you can make it, I'd like to see you do it. Without question. I want to see you face down Lord Kodab. There it is. She wants me to do it. She thinks I can. I'm coming. You think we can make it? Even after all of this? I think I can. With a team. Can you, but as part of my team? Are you two staying in the same... Oh, stop. We're not much of a team, though. Not really. We can't just turn up and show him what's what. We should start somewhere smaller. Come now. Do you know where your parents went? I can't tell whether the question is pointed and rhetorical, or pointed and demanding. When they thought you were dead, they destroyed their house and fled the town. Those aren't the acts of people running away. That's people who know where they're going. They can't have taken many supplies traveling on their own, and they didn't take a boat. They walked straight out the town gate. They didn't take a ship, Mira. The word is ship. And they should have. From here, ships are always faster and easier. Maybe they weren't thinking faster and easier. Perhaps they were thinking fastest and easiest. Perhaps they went through the forest. Oh no, nope, no. And if they thought they'd survive it, then we have just as much of a chance. I would strongly contest that claim. Your friends are superstitious. It's not superstitious if it's business. Our family has been teetouring around the forest since we were children. I think you're half right. They didn't go through the forest. What if they went into the forest? But there's nothing worthwhile in there. People wouldn't go missing if there wasn't something going on in there. And if your parents headed there as soon as they thought the Lord was making a move, that is where we start. Oh, no, 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 no. I know people who've been killed in there. Well, people said they were. People don't get killed in there. People make up excuses and throw around the blame. Right. There's our plan. Get to the forest, see what we can find in there, make it to the city, and then a ship to the capital. I am not going into that forest without backup. I have absolute confidence in your abilities. Really, I do. But there's one of you. That's fine. I can arrange for one more to join us. We're leaving tomorrow. We'll need a few days' worth of supplies. The forest's what? 1 day's walk? Arik, are you sure about Rayanne? She saved my life. What are you complaining about? I don't know if these are going to be significantly different, really. I guess this one is more practical. Like, she has a use. Whereas this one is more, like... Show her my life. She's good. Have some faith. And whatever's going on there might help Marius. It might. It might be what he's going to need. If we get halfway through the forest and it's gotten worse, you can always take him back.
There's things I need to sort out before we go. Need to get stuff set up.
Stuff? What stuff? Right. Tomorrow, dawn? What sort of stuff does she need to set up, do you think? I get the strong impression for a moment that Murray is considering saying something quite cruel, until she thinks better of it. I'm almost impressed she has that in her. Yeah. So I wonder if... What is their relationship on this route? Marius and Rayanne. Because previously he was the one who introduced her to us. And now they're, like, barely interacting. Which is weird. Like a puppy. And I had just been impressed by her restraint. Have you got an explanation for your parents? I'm getting Marius out of town and on the road. Our friend's just died. He's very upset. This might be what he needs to shake it off. We want him home, Arik. We want him home. This is what has to happen. It's not the only thing that needs to happen, though. Don't concern yourself. Your vendetta comes first. Now, if you don't mind, I need to go pick my brother back up. See you tomorrow. Stay safe. Yesterday, the very first thing I asked Murray was, has anyone else been hurt? I don't want anyone to be hurt. Not because of me. Not because of anything in response to me. I'm going to try to be better. Huh. Interesting. I wonder how much of an effect that dialogue option has. I'm recovering. I am. I'm getting better. Is he saying that specifically for, like, recovering from his injuries from that beating? Or is there something else he's referring to? But oh god, I feel like absolute shit. I drag myself back into bed and pass out instantly. The village is filled up with soldiers, but they're not hard to avoid. Before I met Murray, I spent all my free time running around the back streets. Oh, I see our skip is back. Never really looked at the memorial here. Yeah, I think we saw that before too. No. What's Rand's last name? Does she have one? Yep. It can be fake sometimes. Oh, I just noticed Arik's face is all bruised. How long is he gonna be like that, I wonder? Oh! guess we will see. Oh god, what's that supposed to... Oh. Hello, Major. Oh, the mud here makes it so slippery. Major, can you... Ah, never mind. You're carrying enough. There you are. There you are. We've been waiting. And apparently we should be in slightly more of a hurry. It took some time to have everything in order. Meet the Major. My gift. Don't call a person a gift. Mercenary soldier of late in your Lord Kodot's 15th Battalion. Recently returned from the Akler battlefield. My loyalty and my rifle are pledged to the service of Arik Terryson. Right. How much did you explain? I am familiar. It sounds all a game to you. Look, maybe the old folk think they wait around long enough and the problem gets fixed. But this is the world we were born into. This is all we've ever known. If that means we're the only ones raising our voices, so be it. I want to be on the side of people who make a difference. Did you say you fought for Kodot? I fight for pay. Whatever works goes. We should go.
Yeah, we should.
I pull my hood up over my head to shadow my face. It's not much of a disguise, but it seems to do. Okay. I think up next is our encounter with those soldiers.
I'm not impressed by your friends.
Give them a chance. Should they make an effort to impress you? Honestly, I feel like we didn't really get to hang out with Rayanne that much in the previous route, so it's interesting to me that we're getting to see kind of more of her this time.
It'd be easier to work with them if they tried.
You're doing fine.
I'm not, but I'm not worried. That's your problem. I knew what I was signing up for.
Which was...
You.
I stumble. She doesn't laugh. What about a drive for change? A thirst for more? Heroism? She's so unimpressed by that.
I don't need any of that.
But you need... me?
Don't flatter yourself. I saw you and I wanted to know more. Who this guy was. How you ended up in the situation we met in. You keep that sort of thing up and you'll keep a very happy me on your side. That's all I gotta say.
She just wants to see Arik fuck shit up. Alright. Here's our new friends here. Your names have come up in association with an Arik Terryson, whose body is yet to be recovered. Oh. Put your weapons down. We don't want to fight. We don't need to. Alright. Oh. I feel like we're just gonna make this the fuck shit up route. And we're taking them down. Sorry, past me. Turns out trying to be better is a lot harder than I expected. I scan all 5 soldiers, taking in their armor and equipment. Got blades strapped to their hips, but not much else. They aren't expecting a fight. Major. Fire. Shit! 3 left, plus the one with the wagon. The man who's pinned Rayanne is trying to shout orders. I can't see Rayanne's face. Just a mess of hair and jacket and dirt. But her pale hands reach up toward her attacker, one clawing at his throat, the other slapping at his cheek. And suddenly there are streaks of blood across the man's face, neck, and hair. He gargles and chokes, falling away to the side. Ooh. Oh, we can see her ring and everything. Major. That's enough! Poor Murray. She always did want to do this the peaceful way. That will do. The rest? Oh, look at all that blood on her, goddamn. Rayanne's victim is on the ground. The skin on his neck hangs in jagged strips. We can take them with us. Like how they were going to take us. Can't we? What? Keep them with us the whole way through?
That could never possibly make sense.
We need to do whatever makes us invisible to the Lord. You heard what I said. Major, you need to... It could work. It could. Hostages.
Hostages?
Hostages. I fail to see any other option for us to take. Arik, we can't start like this. Not with this reckless killing. We didn't start it. Nevertheless, it will not continue. I said I wanted us to... Now I have said... Huh. We can't afford to lose Murray. We literally cannot afford to lose Murray. It means sacrificing 2 of our greatest resources. Interesting that she has so much control here. She just straight up overrides Arik's orders. She's the one really in charge, huh? I walk over to the cart, careful not to make any sudden moves. The soldier cowering beneath the cart bench averts their eyes as I approach. I reach past to get the ropes in the back. Marius and I tie up the 3 remaining soldiers. They don't fight back. As we tie them up, the major twitches her rifle from one to the next and to the next. Murray stands by her side, leaning heavily on her cane. There is blood all over you. Ugh. The face and throat of the man at her feet are shredded raw, messier than her knife could do. How are we going to feed them? You overestimate the amount they'll eat. And how long is this going to last? As long as it must. We'll make this work. Only until we get through the forest.
Maybe whatever's in the forest will solve our problem.
It's not a problem. It's a difficulty, but it's not a problem. Whatever you call it, it isn't ideal. It's the only option. Someone in my household must have sold us out. So I will take responsibility for this. As long as your plan doesn't interfere with what I'm doing here. Murray, with a hand from Marius, climbs up onto the seat of the cart. She places her cane up on the bench beside her and settles into the seat, pulling and plucking her skirts to lie neatly around her. The major hoists herself up beside Murray and sits sideways, head tilted towards the inside of the cart. A rifle sits across her lap. Marius and Rayanne clamber onto the back of the cart. We should reach the forest by evening like this. And what will we do Oh, fuck it. Your plan, not mine. Do we do something with the bodies?
They won't be missed. Nothing here is out of the ordinary.
I shrug, swayed by her confidence, and swing into a paced walk beside the cart. Force rein to the cart, plods forwards. Live in the moment. You look like a kid on his first pony ride. The wind in your hair, the jolt in your legs, the road dwindling as you go.
Is he always such a fool?
When he's on a high.
Bear with this. It may last a while.
Eventually my legs give in, and I swing up onto the side of the cart. The pace is slow, but we need to reach the forest before dark. The closest thing to safety we've got.
What are the odds the whole place is full of creatures?
Okay, I think this is dialogue we've seen already. Something. All right. Awkward silence. Alright, let's see if our new companions die horribly this time. Children. Not hungry anymore. Uh, okay, is this just gonna be the same as last time? Except there's fewer friends to worry about. I wasn't entirely clear on what happened here before. Because, like, Murray cut them free, but I assumed that they died after they had gotten out. Seemed like a stupid time to point out I never wanted to take prisoners. Yeah. Alistair, who's... That's Rand. That's her last name. You two... And you don't even know her name? Wait, you left us alone with Rayanne? You left us undefended. Somewhat defended. Neat. I actually don't even remember which one I did last time. Let's try this one, I guess. Marius, you go with the Major while we talk to Rayanne. Major will keep you safe, alright? Look after you while we sort this out. You don't need to be here for this. Look, help me out. Help us out. Try to ground him a bit out there. Come along, Marius.
So what are you thinking? Thinking I dragged all of them off and slit their throats and dumped them out there?
Yep.
You think I did it because I'm glad they're dead? Because I look suspicious? Because that guy told you this is basically my thing? Because that's who you think I am?
Do I want to cause drama? I kind of feel like in this route, like, we've already gotten to get somewhat closer to Rayanne than we did previously, and I kind of don't want to mess that up. I don't know if I'm going to necessarily try to romance Rayanne in this route, but I kind of think I should try to see if I can try to get closer to Rayanne. So let's be nice to her.
You didn't want to take prisoners anyway. She made you do it, and now I fixed it. You're welcome, okay?
If they're dead, that's fine. That's what I wanted all along. But if you just decided you could do it... Ooh. Oh, it's so cool to see these, like, different takes on things. That now Ark's just like, yeah, I wanted them dead.
I don't know where they are. Who cares?
Okay, let's keep being nice to Rayanne. Even though we've already done this dialogue. But it's okay. We'll have more chances later. Who indeed? Oh. It won't go so badly if you admit it, you know. Where's it coming from? Wouldn't he find the truth a relief? Oh. Here he is. Our boy. Just straight up murdered those guys. You planning this all along? Don't apologize for it. Yep. Well, I am sorry for scaring you. Didn't you hear that? I cleaned up your problem. Yeah, this is all same dialogue. When the Major and I actually found those bodies, it was like, oh, well, I guess this is as bad as I thought it was. Which really helped. More than arguing it out anyway. No. Rude ran. That was meant to be my call. First you all take that away from me, then they take it. Do we need approval, anyway? Ooh. Our Exalty. I backpedaled a little after that first night, lying on the street choking in my own blood. But when the chance came back to me, I leapt at bloodshed first chance I got. I can't walk the walk. I shouldn't claim all these wholesome motivations when all I'm doing is killing whenever I get a chance. I gotta learn to love my bloodlust. Ooh, it's an interesting direction we're taking.
Anyone ever told you you're glorious?
Not often enough.
You can have this one for free. Fuck that guy watching us, waiting for us to do tricks. My opinion's worth more. You fascinate me. Haven't disappointed me once. Keep it up.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
What I'm saying, Arik Terry-san, is you're welcome to while away the hours with me any time.
Ooh.
Any time. We ought to redo our first meeting one of these days.
Bit where I was beaten to a pulp, or...
Sure, I'm into that too.
Oh.
One other thing. You said something before.
I say a lot of things. Yep. You know what? I kind of feel like she would like me to tell her that she's dangerous. I'm gonna give it a save. Hang on. How do I save in here? Oops, not that. Blah, blah, blah. Ah, there's save. I'm gonna say you're dangerous. Yes, you're dangerous. It's not an admission of weakness. I stare her down.
Good. I am dangerous. I'm a liability. That's why I'm useful.
It's what makes you who you are. I get that.
Oh, I do like you. I am glad our paths crossed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta talk to the soldier. Cross you later.
Wait, why did she have to talk to the soldier? Is she just trying to get a look at the gun? Oh, Marius. Oh. I can't believe you freed the prisoners. You directly undermined my authority, and then you lied about it. Your authority? I'm coming along with you, Arik, and you need me, but I am my own authority. I'm not here to sabotage you or betray you, but I am going to do what I see as right. You know me well enough to know you signed up to that when you let me come along. She's not wrong. Murray is always going to be Murray. But look, I came over to talk about them. Mario's running away. Poor guy.
I said I wasn't bothered by yesterday, which is true. However, I have a single concern.
Get to it.
It's you. I'm worried about you.
I'm more alive than I've ever been. I'm getting stronger. Oh boy.
No. You've only become angrier.
Anyone would.
You didn't have to.
They took so much from me. I'm trying to take it back, and they're not letting me. Not yet.
Does that mean it's going to get better?
Maybe. When I tear him apart.
Are you so certain this is the path you must walk?
This is the story I'm telling.
Oh dear. Would it be awfully rude of me if I simply came out and asked? Does this change of heart have anything to do with Rayanne?
Yeah, it really would be awfully rude to ask that. In fact, it is.
It only seems to get bad when you're around her.
Stop it.
I'm worried. Do you like who you are when you're around her?
I don't believe I've taken the time to consider it.
She seems to transform you into someone very different. Someone angry, obviously. Not only angry. So aggressive and reveling in it.
Huh. That's interesting.
I think that's what scares me the most. The possibility that you're enjoying becoming whatever you are.
Oh, so you'd be fine with me biting heads off, as long as I was miserable about it? See, this is the really interesting thing that, like, obviously Arik is kind of his own person and character outside of my decision-making, and I was really wondering, like, how the game would handle that. So it seems like, if we take what Murray is saying at face value, at least, like, the reason that Arik is kind of more aggressive in this route is because of Rayanne's influence. That like, she's rubbing off on him, basically. And that's why he's acting differently. I don't know if Murray's theory is necessarily correct, though, but it's definitely one plausible explanation. Very fascinating.
At least that way you'd still be you.
No matter what I do, I'm still me. I can't get out.
All I'm asking you to do is think about who you are when you're with her. Think about who you want to be. If I believed you wanted what you... Hang on. If I believed you wanted what you had, I wouldn't say it, Arik. I really wouldn't. I did not have a choice in coming, Arik. I was needed, and I still am. I am your stalwart friend, always. But you are going where I cannot follow, and I will not follow. Wherever you think that road will end with you alone.
I understand. And I wouldn't expect otherwise.
And that is the most kindness I would expect from you. Thank you. Now, we had better keep walking. I think the Major is becoming restless.
Arik, I need a word. If you don't mind, sister dearest.
I bequeath the joy of his company entirely upon you. I'll hurry the others along. Catch up when you're done.
Are we going to talk about Rayanne with him now? Do I want to make this the asshole route? I kind of feel like I don't, but I don't know, maybe. Like, this is definitely the violent route. And I'm not sure what would make the asshole route here anyway. Would it be just shutting down Marius entirely, or would it be talking to him and then making it worse? Hit me up. Should I try to go for romancing Rayanne? Maybe? I don't know. Or are you all excited about her and I've never heard of her before? Yeah, I think we've seen all this too. Oof. That's... Yeah, this kind of seems like... Yeah, I think she's into me. I'm sorry, buddy. Mate, have you seriously not noticed that she's into me? Oh. Oh. I guess that explains a lot. She looks at you like... You look at her like you're someone else. She makes me feel like I'm someone else, a bit. That's all I ever wanted. Can't begrudge you for that. But can't begrudge me that either. No reason I can't talk to her too. You do what you gotta do, and I'll do what I have to do. Aw. I feel so bad. I wonder if Marius is gonna get shot down. That would also make me sad. I still do wonder if there's more to Arik Snaps. Ooh, is the Major gonna have something to say to me? Um... all of us. It's all of us working to get to a better world. I want to give whatever I can, but it can't be all of that change on our own. I think this was the one I did last time. Which one do I want to try this time? You be on alert. Why am I so jumpy? Shouldn't you be on alert? What do you expect me to do? I don't know. Dive into the underbrush? Look alarmed? Be on guard? That could have been a serious threat. For a moment there I thought we were... No rifle. So what are we paying you for? Oh, come on. Like the one time in the day that she is dismantling her rifle. The rest of the day she's fine. The rifle. Everything all right? I'm not sure. Is everything all right, Major? God damn. Patron. Leave it alone, Arik. No harm done. Fine. Yeah, what's gonna happen with Rayanne and Marius this time? Eh. I take it didn't go well? She heads for a tent further into the woods. Oh. I look to the Major. My shift has a few hours yet. Rand's waiting. Ooh. I think we're doing this. Are we doing this? I think maybe we're doing this. Oh boy. Are things about to get spicy here? I'll be back in a bit. Major's gonna be so unimpressed. I head over to Rayanne's tent and duck down to enter. Or to ask or say something. I'm not sure what. The hand fastens around my scarf.
Don't read anything into this, Kay. I got the hots for you, and tonight I'm cold, yeah? No strings attached. This is this, and anything later is something else.
She bites. I don't think...
Shh. How long?
Until the Major decides she needs...
Fine.
She withdraws and shrugs her jacket off. She trails something against my skin. A strip of ribbon? No, coarser.
Quick and quiet. You or me?
This is some bondage shit? What is going on? What did I just get myself into? Hang on, let's save. Oh boy. Uh, uh, let's see. We could also not do it. I don't know. There's so many possibilities for like where any, well, okay, the you and me is probably not gonna change things too much. We're probably gonna do something sexy. Hang on could be different though. Too many options. Like I don't know where this route is gonna end up. I think I'm pretty committed to this being the violence route. But as for where I take the relationship with Rayanne, I still don't know. Let's try me? Me. Ha!
Well, remember, this is what you said you wanted.
Rayanne leans in close. She smells of metal, rust, and gold. Her ragged fingernails caress my face. I don't say anything more for a while. Ooh. You know what you did. Oh my god. What? Sorry.
For what?
That wasn't great. Bit of a mess.
What did you expect? I've had worse.
I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that.
Mate, first times ain't gonna be great.
Said like someone who expects.
I said I liked you. Ain't that good enough?
Hello, Omega Prime. Welcome to the stream. You came at an interesting time.
Now get out.
I'm almost asleep.
Don't want you sleeping in here. Been there, done that. Any moment, the soldier's gonna barge in and set you on duty.
She doesn't know I'm in here. I think she's figured it out.
Of course she knows. Otherwise, what's the point of her being here? Hope you knew what you were inviting with us.
Ray invited her.
Sure. Out! Out!
I have to feel around to find my scarf. She slaps my arse as I crawl out. Oh boy! It's cold and dark out here, and the fire isn't much help. What do people do when they stay awake all night? Okay, yeah, we've seen this dialogue already. Oh! Our friend is here. I feel the heat you carry inside, and how it scorches the people around you. Oops. I would like you to put something into words for me, if you don't mind. Okay. Alright, well, I think since I'm doing violence route, I guess we're gonna kill him. We're going to kill Lord Kodat. Destroy him. Obliterate him from history. Put him through the same hell we're all stuck in. Cut the knot, kill the man. That's your plan. Maybe you should let them know. Might help. We all know what we're here to do. I don't know if they do. Currently rewatching the Slay the Princess and cringe is intense. Why cringe? Slay the Princess is awesome. Trying to tear us apart from the inside. I'll tear you apart from the outside. Yikes. You can try. Ooh! Sir. Major's in precision behind me. Rifle braced on my shoulder. Ha. And you? And I. Oh, soldier. Money will never ask anything of you. It will not want anything of you. I mean, player. You mean players cringe. I can't wait for the pristine cut to come out. Me too. I'm so excited for it. Money will never cry for you. Out, soldier. Get up, everyone. Marius? Never mind. You two need to hear this. People will try to stop us, make us doubt ourselves. But we know we're in the right. People will say you have no commitment, no conviction. That is what they always think. And when they say it, we'll know they're wrong. Oh my god. You weren't kidding. He seriously thinks he'll do it. I thought you'd all agreed to play along. Never guess it was real. What? I mean, it is a bit far-fetched. The idea that 5 of us could seriously take the Lord down? Better people than us have tried harder. What did you think we were doing? Waiting for you to burn out so we can go home? Oh, wow. That's harsh. I'm taking this wild ride as far as it goes, and then jumping before the crash and burn. I'm not leaving you to go through this on your own, Arik. You are paying me to be here. But you all agreed that someone has to kill Kodot. The person who finally kills Lord Kodot isn't going to be a few hicks from the beach. You think it's going to be someone like him? Ray, how long did you say things have been vanishing in the forest? Years. A decade, maybe? So, he's been creeping around a forest for 10 years, trying to freak people out? You think that's the person to do it? The person who knows what they're doing. The sort of person who knows what what we're thinking. We're better than this. You have no scope. At least we have momentum. Put the rifle down, Amna. And he leaves, unthreatened. H. In our heads already. No point. Not in my head. Is everything I built intent on crumbling down around my ears? None of us are going anywhere, Arik. Nothing's changed. Yeah, except now I know no one else is serious about this. Yeah. Nothing's real. Leave it for the morning. Yeah. Yeah, I do need sleep. There's only one person left that I can really, properly, truly trust. Everyone else needs to leave me alone. Eee! Ah. What? Ah. We need to talk. What happened last night? I get it now. Okay, this is skippable dialogue, I think. This MC doesn't have the narrator in his head. He seems to have something in his head, though. It's very mysterious. We don't really know what the full deal with it is, though. Summon and reckon. Yeah, you. Hi. Do you think there will be new voices in the Pristine Cut? I don't expect there to be any, like, new voices. I don't know, would they do that? I doubt it. I mean, I know there's going to be new endings and new, like, I think there's some new, like, chapter 3s, but those are usually kind of remixed from existing voices, at least. All right. What do I want to do? I am kind of trying to hang out with Rayanne this route, but on the other hand, this was the choice that I did last time. So I kind of also want to do something different. But also, this option is going to be different this time because the relationships are different. So I guess I'll just keep hanging out with Rayanne. Oh my gosh, I keep doing that by accident. Rayanne and Marius it is. Given past experience, knowing what to do when someone's got you pinned would not go astray. All right. I want to take you on. You do? Okay, yep. It's also kind of the same. All right. I still am not entirely sure what the don't even think about it is referring to, but I guess since I did this option last time, I'll try the other one. Don't even think about it. I can do this. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Hey, I thought you liked it dirty. Oof. You saw what happened last time I got into a fight. Was that the only time you've ever been in a fight? Probably. Arik keeps his head down. Well, he used to. No shit. You're meant to punch through the target, bud. Okay. Who's your favorite version of the princess? Man, I don't know. I feel like they're all really good in their own ways. I genuinely don't know. So many good princesses out there.
You and I should go for another round sometime, Arik. A proper one. Does she mean that in a sexy way? She probably does. Gross. Rude, Rayanne. Only ever look for one thing. Huh. I wonder if he means the face markings? Oh. It is getting a little bit late, so I'm just kind of looking for the right place to pause for today. Let's, I guess, get through kind of the dialogue we've already seen. All I want.
I want him dead. That's what we've got to do. You want to do it so dramatically? We'll decide that when we get there. But for now, I can tell you this. Together, all 6 of us. We've got everything he couldn't suspect. Everything we need. Everyone. Hang on. 7? Where's he getting 7 from? Hello? Arik? Who's the 7th? Is it the voice in his head? Is it someone else? Who the heck is he talking about? 7? Arik? Are you all in?
Oh, yes. For you? For this? Always.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. You have me. Yes. I'll speak with Murray. Meeting adjourned. Okay. I think this is going to be a good place to end for today. That was fun. Oh boy, that first ending really got me though. Oh, that was so upsetting. Oh, I'm still so sad about that. That was rough. And this ending is not going to be any better, is it? In fact, it's probably going to be worse. I mean, it might arguably be less tragic if we just, like, go full violence and go out with a bang. But man, that was upsetting. And yeah, now on this, like, second run, it's really interesting to just see the differences and, like, how the differences are kind of accounted for. Because it does feel like the characters kind of have their own agency and, like, they're not just responding to... They're not just, like, doing whatever I tell them to, right? Both, like, me as the player trying to control Arik and also, like, the other characters then responding to Arik's decisions. I think it's really interesting. It does make it hard to, like, plan for how I potentially want to do routes, so maybe I'll just kind of wing it and not necessarily aim for any specific thing, just kind of see how the routes turn out. I definitely wonder how our relationship with Rayanne is going to develop, because, like, I don't think I'm really locked into a romance with her or anything yet. I think I can probably still just, like, dump her and break her heart or something. I would totally imagine that that's something I can do, and I don't know if I want to. Choice-based being at its finest, yeah. Yeah, it's really interesting. But yeah, this game definitely has my brain gears turning. Because, like, there was so much shit happening there. Like, what was the deal with Tari? Why is she, like, with Kodat? And, like, and what's the deal with Kodat himself? Like, he seemed... I don't know, like, he didn't seem, like, overtly evil when we met him. It seemed more like he was just kind of resigned to doing this for some kind of greater purpose. Like, he was like, I don't want to kill you, but I have to for whatever the heck kind of plan. I have so many questions. So many questions. This game is going to take over my brain. I know it. But yeah, so far, yeah, it's a good game. And I'm definitely interested to see how the violence route is going to turn out. I imagine it's only going to go worse than before. And again, I'm not sure what the deal is with the other, like, starting route. Or, like, if there's going to be more routes that I unlock as I continue playing through the game multiple times. It's all so mysterious. And I'm very intrigued. and very excited to learn more. So yeah, thank you for joining me on this game. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be playing more on Thursday, 7 p.m. EST as usual. Will we be able to finish the second run next time? Maybe, I don't know, make multiple saves. Yeah, I should probably be saving more often than I am. So like in Slay the Princess, I would pretty much just like start, like I didn't really reload saves ever. If I wanted to do a different route, I would just start over from the beginning. But I think Slay the Princess, the routes were much shorter, so it was easier to do that. Whereas in this game, since the routes are longer, it might be better to not have to skip back to the beginning. Although on the other hand, there is a dialogue skip function here that I could totally do. Like, if I want to go through the game from the beginning, I could just use the skip option, and that would, you know, save me all of that time. Anyway, we'll figure it out as we go. Thank you for joining. I hope you guys are enjoying this game, and I'll see you for the next one on Thursday, hopefully. Bye!